And once we've gone through your documentation process, I'll give you 10 minutes or less, at least no more than 10 minutes, to tell us who you are and a brief journey through your life to where you have landed in this nomination. Let's start with your documentation, Professor. Do you have your compliance with tax obligations with the state with a KRA certificate? I'll ask you which documents, then if you have them, you'll give it to the officer standing next to you. If they're in a bundle that you have made copies, you can give her the originals as well to compare. Then she'll give you back your originals at the end of the proceedings.
The Chairman, I think what I have are my certificates, academic certificates. I think there was a communication breakdown. Just this morning is when I've been informed I also needed to come with my ID. I've sent for it, it's on the way. But I have my original academic certificates with me.
Let me just go through the list.
Yeah.
Then you'll tell us.
And the other clearances, I think we submitted them. And
let's be sequential.
We can still get the originals.
Let's be sequential.
Yeah.
You have the KRA certificate you submitted.
I submitted, but I don't have the original here.
Confirm.
I can get it, yes.
You have the Higher Education Loans Board clearance.
Yes, submitted.
You have the clearance from the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission.
Submitted.
You have the Certificate of Good Conduct from DCI.
Submitted.
Thank you. Have you ever been mentioned adversely mentioned in any investigative report of a parliamentary committee or commission?
No.
Are you a dual citizen between your Kenyan citizenship and any other jurisdiction outside Kenya?
No.
Excellent. What is your net worth, Professor?
My net worth is 544 million.
544 million.
Shillings, not dollars.
Kenya shillings?
Yes.
Excellent.
Because Tanzanian shillings also would be different.
You say your national ID is on the way?
Yes, it's on the way.
You'll give it to us when it arrives. I will... my last question is, what are your current and anticipated sources of income?
At the moment, I am an advocate of the High Court of Kenya. I practice law. I am also a business person running a number of businesses, SMEs, and I'm also a consultant for local and international organizations.
I'll open the floor by inviting you. My clerk didn't hear your net worth. And she's the
My net worth, Mr. Chairman, honorable members, is 544 million Kenya shillings.
Made up of real estate, bank deposits?
Made up of landed buildings, around 165 million. It's also made up of bank deposits, about 50 million Kenya shillings, investments in shares, and deposits in 5 different circles.
Thank you. Now you have your 10 minutes to address this House. We are not the Sanhedrin, we are just a committee of parliament, and we will listen to you. Welcome.
Thank you, Chairman. Honorable members, as I said, my name is Kithure Kindiki. I was born on 16th January 1972 in Tharaka, in the then Meru district, Eastern Province that time. It's now Tharaka Nithi County. I'm 50 years old. I went to school in Tharaka and Lenana School. I proceeded to Moi University, where I earned a Bachelor of Laws degree. From there, I proceeded to the Kenya School of Law and obtained a postgraduate diploma in law. I then went for further education at the University of Pretoria in South Africa, where I obtained a Master of Law in the year 2000, and in 2002, I obtained a PhD in international law from the same institution. I have been a lecturer of law at Moi University for around 3 years, and later on at the University of Nairobi for 10 years. I left University of Nairobi to contest in the 2013 election, and during my career, I rose from a graduate assistant to a tutorial fellow, senior lecturer, associate professor. In the same period, I was able to hold administrative positions in the university as a head of department of the public law department at the University of Nairobi between 2005 and 2007. Thereafter, I became Associate Dean of the Faculty of Law at the University of Nairobi from 2007 to 2010. In between, I had a short break of 3 months when the third president of Kenya, Mwai Kibaki, appointed me Secretary for National Cohesion, but I left civil service. I was not comfortable with that position because of the political situation around which I was appointed and the agenda which I was asked to deal with. So I returned to the university and only left to join politics. I have practiced law for 22 years, and I am an advocate of the High Court of Kenya, and I'm listed in the list of counsel licensed to practice law at the International Criminal Court in The Hague. I've also served in a number of ad hoc tribunals as counsel.